True happiness isn't having what others have. It's doing what's right and being grateful for what you already have. This is the story of Philip.
Now, Philip is happy. Philip lived with his mother and father in a little zinc house on Carey Street. His mother worked hard and his father worked hard too. They sent Philip to a school near their home. They bought his uniform and his books, but he was often not happy. Right opposite their house, John, his classmate, lived next door in a green and yellow house. He owned a bike and a radio, and he had many toys. Philip, standing outside with his mother, saw John's bike and his radio. Philip asked his mother calmly,
"May I have a bike?" "We don't have money to buy you one."
His mother replied. Philip walked slowly to school, his head lowered and his steps heavy with disappointment. He felt a deep sadness in his heart as he thought about what he did not have. Turning to his mother, he spoke quietly.
"John has a bike and a radio. Don't wish for what others have."
His mother replied. His voice carried a mix of longing and frustration as he continued on his way. Yet Philip was not happy. Every day when he came home from school, he had a story. This classmate took a good lunch to school, or that classmate had a lot of money for lunch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In the month of October, Philip's school began to practice for their gala day. The boys and girls learned how to march with their heads up. They learned to swing their arms and move their feet left and right. For the first time, Philip forgot about the things the other boys had: the bike, the radio, and the toys. Now he only talked about the gala day.
"This is how I shall march."
That's good.
He lifted his chin, straightened his back, and stepped forward, head high, arms swinging, marching across the yard. Just then, his father walked up the street toward home. Philip called out.
"Hey! Do you want to see me march?"
I surely would like to.
His father replied. So Philip marched again, right there outside, his feet kicking up small puffs of dust. Back straight, eyes forward.
That is good. You will have fun on your gala day.
His father said.
Yes, we'll march
At last,
here, and the
it was
floor
just
too.
10 days
I can't
before the
wait.
gala
It's going
day.
to be fun.
Everyone
Look,
talked about the
we go past
parade.
Mr. Smith's
Some
house.
talked about the
We
new
must sing
things they
loudly,
were
and we
going to
can
buy
dance
for
in
the
front of the
parade.
school. My
Fresh
new dress is
uniforms,
just like a
bright
princess's.
sneakers, shiny accessories that would make them stand out in the lineup. And just like that, Philip became sad again. In fact, he wished that he did not have to march at all. Marching, which had once filled him with such joy, was no longer fun.
Cool! I can't
What was
wait.
the
It's going
point
to
of
be the
marching proudly when other kids had nicer stuff? Philip came home from school that afternoon with his shoulders slumped and his eyes on the ground. As soon as he entered the room, his mother calmly asked him.
"What is wrong with you?"
He responded.
I don't have a new uniform for the gala day.
"Your uniform is all right. We shall wash it and iron it, and it will look like a new one."
His mother said. But with deep frustration in his heart, Philip said to his mother,
John is going to buy a new pair of sneakers.
You must be happy with what you have, Philip. Don't wish for what others have.
The sun is going down, coloring the sky orange. Philip's father walks home on the red dirt road. He opens the door and steps inside the quiet room. He sees his son looking sad. He walks closer, bends down a little, and gently says,
You don't look happy.
He wants new things because his friends have them.
His mother said.
Wishing for what others have is not a good habit. One day, you will be sorry you did.
Philip heard his mother's words, and he heard his father's words too. But he still felt sad. He still wished he had a new school uniform and a new pair of sneakers.
Bring your sneakers. Let's see how they look. These sneakers are still good. We just need to wash them. Then they will look like new ones.
These sneakers have no holes in them. They only need a good wash. They are still strong.
That evening, while Philip was playing with some other boys outside, Philip ran and laughed with the other boys, kicking up small clouds of dust under the fading sun. John came out of his house. Philip looked up and called out to him.
Come and play with us. I can't. I am going to buy my sneakers. May I go with you? I would be very happy.
The two boys then left together to buy the sneakers. They went from one street to another and from one shop to another. But John did not find the sneakers he wanted.
What about these blue ones? They look cool. Try them on. Still not the right ones.
The boys went to the waterside market. There, they also went into many shops. At last, in one shop, John saw the pair of sneakers that he wanted. For the first time, he thought of the money in his pocket. He put his hand in his pocket to take out the money, but it was not there. Philip helped him look, but they did not find the money. On their way back to Carey Street, John said sadly that he would not join the parade because his sneakers were torn. Philip told him to ask his parents for more money, but John explained that he had been saving his own money for a long time. The two boys continued walking home together. As soon as Philip entered his house, he told his parents.
Mom, Dad, I found some money.
Really? Where?
At the waterside, lying right on the street.
Oh, Philip.
That's incredible.
Let's see how much it is.
It was just enough for a pair of sneakers. Can I use it to buy my sneakers? Surely you can. It is your money now. You found it, and you didn't steal it.
You don't look happy, Philip. You can now buy a new pair of sneakers. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know. You aren't eating much. Are you not feeling well? I have something to tell you.
What is it?
It was John's money that I found. He dropped it and I picked it up. I didn't tell him that I found his money.
So, what are you going to do?
I shall give it back to him. He didn't buy his sneakers. He can buy them tomorrow.
That's a good decision.
We're proud of you, son.
That is the right thing to do. It is John's money. You found it, but it is still John's money.
Not long after, Philip went to John's house and told him he had brought his money.
I brought your money.
Do you have money for me? Yes, this is the money for your sneakers. You dropped it, and I picked it up. I'm sorry I didn't give it to you right away.
Thank you. I'll buy my sneakers tomorrow. Will you go with me? I would love to. I shall ask my mother and father. Have you bought your sneakers? I didn't need new sneakers. My old ones look like new ones. I washed them. Bye, see you tomorrow.
When Philip got back home, he went into the kitchen and asked for his food. His mother smiled and served him his favorite meal. Philip ate happily, and soon he felt better again. Before long, he was excitedly talking about the parade. Early the next morning, John and Philip returned to the waterside market. John finally bought the pair of sneakers he wanted. Philip was not sad. He was happy with what he had. The two boys then returned home happily together. When Philip came home, he was no longer sad. He was happy again. "You don't want to wear your old sneakers. What will you do?" his father asked. Philip smiled and said, "I will wear my old sneakers. They look new now because I washed them." On Gala Day, Philip was very happy. He marched in the parade like all the other boys and girls. He did not wish for what the other children had. Now, Philip is happy.
Philip, you're a star!
True happiness does not come from what we have, but from being thankful for what we already own.